Mhm.
They're both D3 right now. Okay.
That's fine. Which one are you playing more? Let's see.
Top one. There's more games, right? Yeah.
What's funny?
I fucking don't look at Repentless match history.
Okay. Why are you playing the Fairy?
I think she's really up here right now. And I
Why are you
wanted to
playing a million champs? And Malzahar? Crazy. Alright, okay. I'll do it the same as I do every session. So
okay.
even if I already know stuff about you, I'll still ask the same questions I would anyway. Alright, so
I mean, if you want to know like the actual reason why I play champions, I think I've like an answer for that. But
yeah. Okay, so what's your goal with League of Legends first of all?
go pro.
Okay, cool. So obviously, to be pro, you need to practice properly, because otherwise you'll
Yeah,
just.
well, I wanted to be able to play some AD champs and like, so that's why I've been practicing them recently.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
played Yone in game 2 of the tryouts, and I wanted to play Neferi as well, but they banned it on game 3, so.
do you see us playing for Nord women as being pro, or what do you view it as?
No, but I think it's a start. Like, ideally, I'd obviously play like LEC, NLC, like something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I want to play in like the best league I can, but yeah, I think it's just a good start. So.
Okay, because the advice I always hear and what I would give to people is to be high, but be as high elo as you can, and then once you think you're at an elo which is good enough, then you can look for teams. If you think that joining like a is it Division 2 or Division 1 women's
Well,
team?
the thing is, the team's actually like not that low. It's like mostly like mid master players.
Okay.
Some people have like reached grandmaster. In the games that you're gonna be reviewing, the guy is 700 LP peak, I think, last season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like complete dog shit, but yeah,
Okay.
they do want to play in like Div 2, Div 1 if they can. But
Yeah. Well, that sounds fine. Like especially
yeah,
for
it's
me.
not like a fucking diamond team. So
Yeah, it's fine as long as you're not wasting your time with shit players. So it's fine. And especially for me as well, I found playing on a team helps change your perspective on the game. Um,
yeah,
Usually
I'm
for the
really just
better.
struggling right now. Like playing solo queue. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, so I think like right now you should make a decision about whether you think your solo queue elo or like winning your comp games matters more. Because if
I definitely think it's winning comp games more.
okay, well then I think when you're picking champions, then all of this should just be for comp. Like you shouldn't. You should just be practicing stuff for comp.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Yone in comp. I tried to play Tristana because they told me it was good. I think Neferi is like a good assassin for comp.
Mm-hmm.
I think she has a good lane phase. She scales really well, and she can play ranged and she can all in. So even late game, like you can get a lot of poke off.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she's good at all stages. So
How much do you practice with this team? How long have you played with them for?
I've played 6 games now, but we're gonna be playing like a lot, like multiple scrims per week. Like talking with coaches as well. They have like a full coaching staff.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be lots of in-houses with other teams and also scrimming against their main Div 1 team because they're first place in the NLC right now. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we're going to be doing a lot of practice games versus the main team as well. So
that's good.
there should be quite a lot of games being played.
So you like, what would you say your champion pool is at the moment? How big is it? Is it like 20 champs? Is it 10 champs? Is it 5 champs? What do you play?
What do you mean, just like really comfortable or not? Like, what can I pick?
What would you
Because
be happy to pick in comp? Or like,
um,
what are champs that you would pick, and then champs that you'd only pick because they're good for draft?
I'd say if it's champs that I'm comfortable on, it's probably like 8. If it's just for draft, it's like 20, something like that.
Okay.
I think my main champs is like Azir, Orianna, Syndra,
Mm-hmm.
Victor, Lissandra. I think I'm really good at all of these champions.
And
LeBlanc I've been playing quite a lot, so I'm really confident on that champion as well.
yeah. Okay.
My AD champ pool is really bad, but like Neferi, Talon, Akshan I've played a bit, Jace I've played a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to learn Tristana, but I can't really get the hang of it, so I wouldn't say I'm comfortable in pegging that.
Okay.
Those are like my mains though.
Yeah.
Then everything after that's just like if it's good for the draft, I can probably play it. Like if you don't put me in like an unplayable matchup, I'll probably do fine. So.
Mm-hmm. And do you have, like, at the moment when you're drafting, do you have drafts that you go for as a team, or are you literally like freestyling every draft?
Right now we are, but we will have a coach doing the draft, so there should be like a team comp in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Because I played with the team for like 2 months or 2.5 months last split, and when we had like a style that we started playing, it's like when we got really really good. So I think like
well, we tend to draft a lot of engage, if that's what you're asking. Like our comps are usually based around being able to engage.
yeah, but I mean, so basically when I was playing, I would always just blind pick Ari basically every single game, and I would just be playing as like the blind pick worst champ, and my style, like the champs I would play were like Ari and Rise and like I don't know what else I picked. I didn't pick much, but my style was always roaming, and it meant that my game plan was really similar in every game. Um,
I know I have a similar game plan every game, but it's like usually you pick mid on like 4 or 5, and
okay.
like hopefully I get a decent matchup, and then my game plan is just win mid and hopefully transfer that lead into the side lane.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you're always picking carries. You're never playing like supportive stuff.
Yeah, pretty much always. That might change in the future, but I think right now playing versus like master GM players, I can play carry champs and do quite well. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um,
that's what I'd want to focus on. Like I want to mostly just focus on being able to win lane and get a big, like as big of a lead as possible. I
yeah.
think that's good.
I think just from knowing you, like I know that you're a good laner, so I don't expect, like, even though you told me that you think it's going to be your laning, I really don't think it's going to be your laning, which is the reason you're not winning games, or the reason you don't feel like you're playing as well as you could be.
And I feel like okay. Well, the issue is I'm holding my own, which I don't think is very hard. Like I think even versus like a one kill P play, I'd probably like hold my own. Like I'd go at least even, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's not enough to win the game. Like if my team's not winning, I'm just not gonna win. So
Yeah, and I think like
it's not like
something,
I don't make the difference. Is what I'm trying to
yeah,
say.
something I realized like after playing comp is how little laning actually matters to winning the game. Like, when you look at it as like Doinby versus Chovy, you realize how OP Doinby is, which, like, like before, like 2 years ago, I was like, this guy's just bad because he's bad at laning.
I mean, I don't know how good he is now. I know he had a good time when he was really OP, and now I haven't really heard of him. But
Yeah, but like that view of playing for the map and like knowing how much more important your decision making is to win a game than how much compared to your laning. So
yeah, but the thing is, like even like Chovy and like Showmaker, even if they do play the map, they're still doing really well in lane. So
mm-hmm.
like I
Yeah.
think it's a lot harder to play the map if you don't come out of lane phase really ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, so you said you wanted to watch 1 and 2 and not 3, right?
No, 2 and 3.
2 and
Game
3.
one is kind of I played as Leo versus Nico.
Okay.
He's a Nico OTP, and I just shit on his face. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think game 2 and 3 is better.
Do you ever show runes? Or do you remember your runes? I assume you're just playing second Windy Shield.
No, it's second wind unflinching.
Yeah, I said
And
second
yeah,
Windy
D
Shield.
shield,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Like, I'm
And
pretty
then
sure
it's just
you.
normal precision, like yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll deal your runes correctly, which is not a problem. Um, do you have a? First of all, do you have voice comms in this game?
Okay, I do, but when I was recording it on OBS, the audio levels are really fucked, so Discord's really quiet and the music I was listening to is really loud. So, yeah.
Is that for
In
every
game
game?
3, it's fixed. No, game 3, it's fixed. But,
Okay, I'll watch game 3 first.
okay. Yeah. It wasn't like that in game. It's just my OBS levels are all separated, and I didn't turn YouTube down, and Discord is too low.
Seconds, my W.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I would always say, like, I would tell people not to listen to music, but you're ADHD, so I know it probably helps.
I was really nervous going into these games, and yeah.
Are you playing with Rios now?
Yeah, she was trying out as well,
Okay.
but I don't know. I don't think she's going to be playing on the team.
So did you, like, when you're in drafting and loading screen, were you discussing with your team, like, a game plan at all?
Yeah, we wanted to play around bots, not play for Drake. Like, okay, we wanted to weak side the Kale, which I thought was kind of weird, but I mean, I guess like so we were gonna weak side Kale, give up grubs, and then play around bot lane, get the first dragon, and then bot lane's gonna rotate top and try and take top turret,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then Kale would go bot, and then we give the second Drake. That was the game plan.
Yeah. I think oftentimes I tell people not to make like a long game plan, like past the first like 3 waves, because it's just useless. Like the game will have exploded by then. But obviously in comp play it's really different, and I think it's good to think about stuff
Yeah.
like this because it's really organized.
Well, we actually do the game plan pretty well this game. Like we actually win this game, so.
Mm-hmm.
So we won the first game, second game we lost, and then this game we won. But I think even though I won this game, I didn't play like good at all. I did like I had to cover my rel early, and I never recovered from it. So.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you lead like the discussion during games, or you like who's shot calling in games?
No, not really. I kind of just like I'll try and just be there for the play,
Mm-hmm.
and if I don't think it's good, I'll say like don't go. But I'm not really like making decisions really.
Okay.
The most I really do is I ask for dives. Like if I think I can like dive mid or dive a side lane, I'll say that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
other than that, it's not really much.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Is there someone talking? Will there be someone talking like, like a minute in
Yeah,
advance? What's gonna
jungle and
happen?
ADC should be shot calling most of the time.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's really quiet. I don't know if I can make it any louder. It's whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna press tab again.
Yeah, I think I really struggle with Hoi. I don't know. Every time I play this, I think it's just like a champion thing.
Yeah, I mean when it came out, I thought it was supposed to be really weak early, but the more and more I play against it, like the lane phase.
Yeah,
just
you
really
play this good
filled up.
Hoi and you just get completely shit stunned.
Yeah. So yeah. No, I agree. It's hard champ to play against. Did you? So I would always get in the habit, like I don't know if you're doing it, but always go on the wiki to check their cooldowns.
Yeah, I try to.
Yeah.
Like I'm not too familiar with champ, I will have a look. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like even if you are familiar with the champ, I would just make it a habit, because this is like There's no disadvantage to doing it. It's not like you lose anything by doing it, so it's always giving you an advantage when you do it.
Yeah, if it's a champ I play, I just kind of go off feeling, and I
Yeah.
usually have a good feeling for when they're going to use as well. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Hoya, I didn't really have any idea. I
But I
did look
think-
up it beforehand, but I don't think it played around it like well.
Like even if you're gonna go up against Azir and you played it a million times, I would still just go on the wiki to check their cooldowns.
Yeah.
Because especially in lanes like this where you're gonna be like it's important to like fight each other. You can't just do nothing in this lane.
Yeah, I really need to like abuse his E cooldown and stuff for sure.
Yeah.
So.
So I do that. Also, I don't like skilling points really quickly because I mean, sure, in this game, it's probably fine. That's because you're always gonna like whenever you go in lane, you always want W. But maybe I don't know when you skill W, but some games you're gonna want
I do
chain.
usually hold them usually.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I'd try and get in that habit as well.
I mean,
I also think I was gonna say you should maybe look toward here as LeBlanc because it's really OP. How you can do it with your W. Because you can always get the sword for free, and I think it's really useful, especially when you're playing with playing against champs like Maokai, where they're not like guaranteed to full clear. Like he could just do red and go bot or something weird like that, and there's basically no disadvantage to placing the ward, because it's not like you can die against
yeah,
Maokai.
I only do that when the jungler tells me to. I don't ever do that on my own.
Yeah, but I would say it's in
Should I be doing that
comms.
like most games or?
But like at least like obviously when you're playing against champs like Fiddlesticks, right, where he's full clearing, or any champ which full clears, it's better to place it later on because you want to know what he's doing after he's full cleared. But when the champs can they can full clear or they can gank you, then placing your ward early on is better because you know what they do early, which is like the important part.
Okay,
So I would just ask your jungler or ask your team is it okay if I place this ward? And then if they're like, no, I'm gonna need your ward for something else, then don't place it. But I think if you place the ward, it's gonna give you the biggest advantage.
I guess
straight
just
away.
play for Drake, so I don't want to force too much. Maybe look for a dive mid if it's possible, but play for Drake most. And if I have a time, I'll try and run bot and look for a dive.
So what was your game plan for the lane?
Honestly, I don't really fucking know. Because I don't know. I feel like it kind of depends on who he wants to do. I don't think LeBlanc can really control the lane too much. Like you can just outpush me if he wants to.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm mostly just playing for like level 2 and then looking for pokes. Like if he walks into W range, I'll go for the poke, but I'm just gonna focus on like trying to just like match his push if I can and not let him crash the wave too early.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think you're really happy as long as you're not on the tower. So if the wave's just in the middle, I think you're
Yeah,
fine with
if
that.
it's like around in the middle and I can just W forward and get a trade on him, then that's what I want.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's really important that you don't take any free damage this game. Like if he's ever trading with you, you need to trade back, because if you lose HP in this lane and you lose like the push, then it'd be terrible for you. So
Yeah.
like autoing a lot the wave is really important. Do you have attack speed during this game?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's good.
I will say, my skill order this game, I go Q into Emax, and I think like there's a time when that's good, because it makes your poke and you're like all in a lot stronger. But the issue which you'll see this game is that you don't have as much wave clear, and so if you fall behind, which I will this game, you pretty much can't get back into the game.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I was just committed to like maxing E second instead of putting points in W, and I was just
Well, it sounds
like,
really shit not to put points in W, because you have like a massive cooldown. And I think the way I see LeBlanc is you want to have a short W cooldown because you're always poking when you have W up. So the more often you can poke, the better. So like even though you do more damage when you poke someone, I feel like it's not really worth it. I kind of play Ari like this as well, where I build loads of CDR, so my ult's like short cooldown. But yeah, like you see how if you don't put points in W, it's literally 8-second longer cooldown. I think this is really, really
Yeah.
grief. Like it makes your champ so much worse.
I've been doing it in solo queue because it changes how like break points for like one-shotting people to be like a lot higher. But yeah, I don't think it's as good in comp. I think I really trolled by trying to do it here.
I think like it's kind of the same way. If you can one-shot people, then maybe it's worth it. But
Yeah,
I still think
the
it's so
thing
punishing.
is,
If you don't, if like you fail your E, then you're literally useless for 18 seconds. Whereas you could be useless for 10 seconds if you miss your chain.
yeah,
And usually
thought
it's not
process,
that you're one-shotting someone, it's that you're CCing someone for your team to follow up.
yeah,
So-
the thought process is that I'm not going to be able to ever hit my W on Hui. So like if I can like burst him from range with like maxed out Q,
Yeah.
like, I'll half HP him on like every trade.
Well, I think you can play like this, and like if you think that's really important, and I do think it makes sense against Hui, where like you know it's really obvious, it's really important the HP lead. Then you can play like
Yeah.
3 points Q and play like Airy, or
Yeah, that might be better, yeah.
and then you can max W after that, and that way you get the really strong lane phase with like Area and Scorch and Q, and you can poke him out, and you still get the fast W, like the low W cooldown, and you can look for picks all the time with your E and stuff like this.
Yeah. So it's been working in solo queue, so I kind of thought it was a good idea, but honestly, I don't think it's like as good as I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it just sounds so troll, because when I think of LeBlanc, I think the most OP part of her is her W. So,
Yeah.
and yeah, I don't know. I think it makes no sense to not skill your W ever. It sounds really, really bad.
If you get Bane's flash or Melio flash, I'll just
What do you remember what you talked about? What you're going to do with your jungler? Because I can't be asked to listen to it.
we're gonna give up grubs and play for bot, play for dragon. So
Okay,
he's
but
just
like
capping bot.
first clear, is she like looking for a gank? Or?
No,
Okay.
no. Mostly just playing to get prio and look to move around bot lane. So.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I thought mid would be killable, maybe like I would just like tell him, but or tell her. No, him. It's the it's one of the coaches playing actually. The jungler dropped out last second.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if I thought it was killable, I'd tell him, but it's not like a main focus. So.
I think here, instead of Wing when you do this, because you basically lose the push as soon as you do this. I think when he uses his spell on the wave, you should stand here and do like a auto W auto trade. And if he doesn't walk up, then you just get to auto the wave and you'll neutralize the push again.
Yeah. I would also be able to W look at the melees at the same time as well. So.
Yeah, like especially if he walked here, then you get to do both at the same time. That's perfect. But I think it's kind of bad when he like gets to use his spell like this, and it's 10 seconds, and he doesn't get punished at all for it. Because now it will be hard, because you'll just get...
I should have just W'd on him. I could walk up way more here.
Yeah, because now it will be really hard, because you won't have a wave, so you just get Q poked by him. And it's hard to trade back into him, because he has so many minions. Yeah, it's good. I would use my ping as well. Just, I think it's useful, but you do say, so it's fine. I'm guessing you meant to hit that minion with the W.
Yeah, yeah, that's the issue. I kind of agreed to hit them both, and I just like fucked up hitting both. So, like I try to always use like a spell with like a dual purpose, and sometimes I just end up missing it completely. I think this is so bad for me though.
Did you not pull the wave?
No. I mean, yeah, it's freezing at my
It should be
time,
fine.
yeah.
As long as you don't die here, like, it should be fine. I mean... Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know why your rel doesn't say they're gonna flash in, but it's alright.
7 seconds, my W. Kale's fucking broken, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
She like literally like 1v2s now.
I mean, this is not bad for you. Like, this is like a winning advantage, I think. You should win the game off of this, or at least be in a winning position. It's just going to be hard to get your crash, but even if you do, like, even if they do...
Should I have maybe just asked my jungler to push mid then?
What, right now? I don't think so. I think you just have to take a bad base and TP back.
Like before you went to walls, I mean, like earlier. Like as he's coming from base of yeah, he died.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so.
Like after this fight is over, can I just like tell him to come mid from base and then?
Well, Hui's gonna TP, and I mean you could crash it, but like even if you do crash it, the reason you want to crash it is so you lose less, right? But by having your rel there with you, you're gonna lose half the XP anyway. So you're only getting like a little bit of extra gold, maybe like 3 CS extra gold. So your jungler's losing like a whole camp for that, and everyone also sees where Rel goes as well. Like I think there's a lot of reasons why it's bad for Rel to push this out, and you don't get much of an advantage. Like I would just CS as much as I can for my next breakpoint, which is probably like, you know, I don't know.
Alternator. Yeah.
I mean, I would go like Amtome, Dark Seal, and Refill Potion, probably. That's what I want to base for. Which is like
Yeah, that would
900
be
or
ideal.
850 gold. So 850 gold, I think. So I would just take these 4 minions and then TP back.
I might need help crashing my minions. I don't know if you can do that or not.
Because I don't know, if you do get to crash this wave, then it's really good for you. But
I think I should just be autoing it more, but I think it just like zones me. I'm not really sure.
might use that blame, so you get a free crash.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm like focusing on dealing damage to him though. I should just.
It's obviously good to do damage to him because he's TP'd, right? So the damage will stick.
Yeah,
he's
but
never
if
gonna
it's
get the
damage
health back.
over minions, it's just not worth.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter too much because it doesn't change your base. So like, sure, you lost 5 CS, but it doesn't change your base. So if you had like chunked him out for like this much health, if you actually hit your spawns.
One thing I do notice now you mention it, like I'm really bad at just like TPing back, like recalling your TPing back if the wave isn't crashed. Like I really struggle to like just let the wave be there.
Yeah, because I mean, when Hui holds this wave, he held it for like 1 second, right? And he took almost 100 damage from that. The faster you get back, like he's missing 300 health, and you're gonna have like 2 items on him as well. Like you're gonna have such a big lead when you TP back right now.
It should be double M tome refillable, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I would go Dark Seal, but I don't know. That's just a feeling thing. I feel like Dark Seal's really OP early game and it snowballs so hard.
I don't really like to waste gold, and I think in these games like there's not really many kills early, so.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like Dark Seal is the greedier option.
Yeah, I do like to go Magi's a lot in like in houses and scrims and stuff. I get flamed for it by the coaches, but
I think the coaches are wrong, especially when you're playing. If you're doing it on LeBlanc, I build Magi's with 0 stacks. Like,
yeah, I mean even this game it was like a really bad game for me, and I ended up like 2 deaths, and like I think it was like 8-5, like 8-2 and like 4 or something.
Because like there's literally nothing in this game which can kill you, right? It's like Maokai flash W, and even then you're just gonna W away, and he won't have any follow up. So
yeah,
I think building these items is so OP. This is nice. This is really, really
oh my
good.
god, I don't want to watch this.
I would want to see if you can zone them off the wave. Because if you can just stand bots right now, and I mean, yeah.
I was hoping they would just forget about me and like stand further away from the turret, but they weren't that retarded. So.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I just.
Yeah, your chef cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that you're looking to play. It's the right thing to do, but that's obviously grief.
Yeah, I think I was really annoyed about the execution of this play.
This is good overall, though. It's like it's not a bad thing. It's you definitely did the right thing. It's just you misplayed like mechanics.
Yeah, I think since the goal is to play for bot, like, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, and it's such a huge like, even if you go 2 for 1 for the AD carry here, right? Like it's so worth it because she's losing 3 waves. So
yeah,
it's fine to play fast as well. I think it's correct to try and play quickly. But yeah, you can look to free. No, you can't freeze it. Okay.
I didn't know maybe I'd flash my I don't even think meter flash was the issue. I think I just fucking
Yeah,
jumped.
yeah.
I think I was looking for a ward there, but I didn't have one. I just wasn't paying attention to that. But yeah, I don't know. Like the mid game, like the end of the lane phase, like going into like the mid game, just felt really. I didn't know what to do. It was so awkward. Like I felt like, sure I got like the roam bot, which is fine. Like I got the invade, but I feel like I wasn't really getting like an actual lead. Like I don't know. It felt like it was kind of just not optimal. I could be doing a lot more, I feel.
But the way I view these champs, like because I played Ari loads in comp, and I think LeBlanc is basically Ari, like it's almost the same champ. Um,
Yeah.
is sure like you're naturally like kind of weaker than most mid laners. Like you'll naturally be weaker than Hui, but you get so many opportunities to like influence the map because you're just like dashing walls all the time, and you can always make a play. So you're like literally every single wave you're like testing the enemy to see if they're going to make a mistake. So you kind of have to realize that sure, like I'm a little bit weaker than them, but I like they're not going to play perfectly, and they're going to like make one mistake, and as soon as they make that mistake, which they've already made twice this game, right? Like you won this invade and you got a good dive bot. Like you've already made such good plays by having this champ. And the more you do that, like the more opportunities that you find. I think that's what makes these champs really good for comp and just for anything. Like League of Legends, that's what they're good at.
And I think I do often get off to a good start, but then I kind of like just stop
Yeah.
and I don't become as proactive. Like
I
I think
mean,
around like 10 minutes is usually when I start like falling off and getting kind of lost, and
mhm.
like the end of the lane phase when I can't poke my lane and I can't like when they're just wave clearing and like bouncing waves. Like I think that's when I get kind of lost.
Yeah, that's when you have to get kind of creative. It's like when you just start making plans and stuff like that. Because at that point you can't just roam and kill people because everyone's thinking about it all the time. So
Yeah, and I don't know, I can never solo kill mid. I did in the Yon game I did like some nice plays, but I don't know.
mhm. I think this is really good. Getting the dragon is way better than grubs every time.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing a comp like this where you can snowball through bots, like you can get 4 dragons really fast. So I would probably look bots when this happens. As soon as I kill this minion, I would just quickly check bot lane. Because,
Yeah,
like,
I definitely need to look at the lanes more. I don't really pan my camera about
yeah,
like, at all.
because ideally, like, what you do this game is you just kill this wave in 1 second and go bot lane. But obviously, Hui's going to stop you, so you have to lane against Hui. But I would still want to know what's going on bot lane, like, all the time. Because if Hui makes a mistake and then I get the push, then I know, like, what I should do with my push, like whether I should stack 2 waves or whatever it is. Or even, like, there'll be some games you can just go and drop mid wave and just run bots. But yeah, we can expect that they're both full HP bots because they just came back from base, so it's fine. But I would just get in the habit of doing it. What the fuck?
I think if the chain hit wasn't bad, I would have like half HP then.
I don't know. I think the mistake you make obviously is just standing next to the wave when he does this, because every Hui ever always casts his pull here to try and proc his passive.
Yeah. I think I even like, yeah, I shouldn't have walked like that. I do dodge his passive, I believe, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the same problem you had like level 1, where you're going to be down push and down HP and everything, so it just gets so hard to play. And yeah, now you're useless for like until someone gives you a
Yeah,
recall.
this felt so awkward.
And this is like massive for you, like a massive play by Hui, because you lose all your value as a champ now, and like you'll have like 3-4 minutes now where you don't get to look for a play.
So what do you think I should have just like so do
But
you think it was just a bad trade, or like was the idea good, I just didn't execute it well?
But the way I think about it is like, even if you're doing an even trade, right, and you both go to half HP, you're the
It's
champion.
better for Hui, right?
Yeah, because you're the champion that wants to roam and make plays happen, but you can't roam when you're half HP. So I would want to like avoid trading, and I just stand on the edge of the wave and wait for him to use his wave clear spell, and then I walk to the side of it and I can trade with him, or I can push the wave. But like, Hui's the one with the advantage because he gets to decide what happens. Like, you can't just stand here because he'll like do his Jace Q one on you. So you just wait for him to do his like rumble ult, and then you can walk beside the wave.
I think the issue might then just kind of be like a identity issue with the champion, like, because in my mind it's like if we're both half HP, I can like outplay him and like kill him probably. So
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I'm mechanically better than this guy. Like,
What?
I felt like in the other games that we played, so I was quite confident that I would be able to beat him, but
Hmm.
maybe that's just like an identity issue with LeBlanc. Like, I focus too much on trying to get a kill and not realizing that I can play the map and get my lead elsewhere.
I think so as well. I think playing for solo kills is not a very good way to play. Because like I would, if you get an advantage, then you can start looking for it. But when you're even like this, I wouldn't like enter the lane with the mindset of trying to outplay someone, because it just doesn't really make sense. Like you're just relying on them doing something bad, which doesn't make sense. Like you should expect that your opponent's going to play properly. Because here, like because your mindset is like, oh, I'm just going to outplay this guy. When you then don't outplay them, the game's just over because you lose all your health, and it's like, 3 minutes where you can't do anything. So I think it's like making your game plan is how you like avoid stuff like this, and you can think about that like in times like in this downtime here where you're hitting dragon. You can start to think about, what am I going to do when I come back to lane?
Okay, that's good.
And maybe you were thinking about, I'm going to try and outplay this way, and at least then like you'll realize that it was a mistake and
Yeah.
learn from it, I hope. But
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of just now realizing how lost I was, because I thought the invade and like the roam bot really fucked me, but yeah, it's actually that trait that was really bad.
hmm
And
I
it
mean,
fucks my lane state.
oftentimes when you do these rooms, you will get a disadvantage 1v1, but like that's your
I think
role.
in my mind I just like blow it out proportionally,
Yeah,
like oh shit, I didn't get like every single kill, like holy fuck, I'm so behind now. Like
yeah.
even if it's good for my kill, and like I don't know.
But when you pick like Ash Kates, right? Your whole game is revolving around bot lane. Like it's all through them snowballing through bots. So I'm super happy when I get any lead for my bot lane. Like it's so good for me, because
Yeah.
it's how we win
No,
the game.
it does end up working this game, yeah.
Yeah.
But it just feels really awkward for me.
Hmm. But it's realizing that you're not how you win this game. You're just a tool to help your bot lane, which is how you win the game. So. Yeah, so this really sucks now. I don't know how long until you get a base. Or you base now, but then you miss.
Yeah, it is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I had to dodge his like sunstrike spell like 3 times.
Hmm. Did you forget to buy items? Nice.
Wait, did I?
Yes. Leaf gave 1200 gold. I don't know
Okay,
even
wait,
how you do
okay.
that. Don't do that. I also just, when you leave base like this, just pop like 1 potion, because there's no reason, like, sure you want to regen all your health, but you may as well regen to here. Because sure, it's like reasonable that you'll regen this much just through regen, but you're not going to regen 400 health by regen, so just pop 1 of your potions. It's not like you have any sustain in your kits, so there's no reason to be low on HP like this.
I don't know if I ever. Yeah, look at my wake rate, it's so bad. Like it's normally like not great, but this is like 10 times worse. 'Cause I have no items.
Hmm.
I can't believe I didn't notice that. It's so crazy. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy that your bot lane have tower at 8 minutes. That's really crazy.
Yeah. Fucking carry out Gumayushi.
Mm-hmm. Just good.
The funny thing is, yeah, ADC is also a coach. Substituting him. We had 2 people drop out.
Waves mega cancer, but again, like I just want to kill the wave and then play with my team. Like I'm not trying to kill. Like I'm not trying to kill this guy. So I would check my camera top to see what's happening. Like even if.
So I should just never be thinking about killing mid then.
Yeah, I mean, how are you killing mid here, where you have double amp him and he's full level 7, and you've got half HP? Like it's never happening. The only thing that can happen for you is that he face checks you and then you full combo him. But you can see that, like, you should still
Even
just.
then, it takes like 2 full combos to kill him.
Yeah.
I'll
You can just get free
salvage him.
damage, right? You would like do ER and then stay max range or something.
Yeah.
This is fine. Like, it's good. It's obviously doing the WQ. It's really good for you. But I want to know if I could have gone top first, because maybe Casante's half HP and we could dive him if I'd gone top here and not use my W for lane. So
Yeah, so I'm definitely think checking side lane states more. I should be panning my camera a lot more than I do.
Here you can trade him. There's nothing. I don't think you should be scared of like their bot lane as well. Who was their support?
It was Vayne Melio.
Yeah, like Milio can't gank you, so the only thing which is killing you is Maokai W, and you can just W if he's there. So as soon as he does this, you can just W and look for a chain. Because if you land that chain and then you do QR, he's half HP and you're like winning the game. So. And if Maokai's there, then you see Maokai's there for your whole team, so it's like a massive advantage.
I think I'm just worried about tanking too much from the wave, and also he didn't use his E, so
He did use his E. He uses it here.
oh, I just have AIDS.
Yeah. He used literally everything, so.
Yeah, I should definitely be running then.
Because the only reason he's doing it is because Maokai's in the bush, right? But it's still good to confirm that Maokai's going to walk out to him. Because, like, 90% of the time, Maokai's just going to walk out and nothing's going to happen. But you should still make him walk out. And these freezes...
Freezing with like 2k gold in.
Yeah, that as well. But, like, again, I like doing these freezes a lot as these champs because your gank setup is so good. But...
Yeah. But my Val is literally like diving top right now. Like I should have pry and be ready to move.
Exactly. I hope as soon as you see where you just kill the wave and recall. Because you're kind of useless on the map. You should just WR here. There's no reason to freeze. Because you don't want to stay in lane.
Okay, well, I think if they're leaving the play, which they said they would, and like I don't think I can get a play it. And I think he loses more if I just...
Yeah, but you need to recall. So you should either keep the wave here and recall, or you should WR and recall. But you should never stay like this. I
looked at my gold, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I realised that. I don't know why I realised that I have 2k gold.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't realise it either. Because
I don't look at my gold. I know just kind of like on feeling how much gold I have and like what reset I can get off.
Yeah, well, I think this is really bad because your lane should be like dictated by your resets, right? Like when I play Ari, like the huge resets, I get a chapter, which is 1200, lucidity boots, which is 900, and like malignance, which is 2.6k. And like whenever you can get these, it's such a big power spike for your lane. And right now you can back and you can get like chapter lucidity boots. Or
why do you go malignance on Ari?
Because I like spamming my ult. I think that's what makes RP. And when my ult's on like a 55-second cooldown, and I have it every wave or every 2 waves, then I think that's really OP. I don't know. You probably play Sork shoes on the blanc, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I do.
But you could still back right now, and you could buy, whatever it is, components plus Sork shoes, and have so much damage. So I think it's really.
I should probably start going lucidity because I do really enjoy playing like having more CDR lets me clear more waves and have more tempo on the map. So.
Yeah. I mean, the question between like your runes and like CDR versus damage is always, can you one-shot the squishies? So I don't know if you can this game. Probably not. I don't think you can. So I would just go for setting up my team for picks with lucidity boots. Yeah, I don't know how you need to have this habit because this is literally it's like a bronze play right now what you're doing. It's so bad. You're not even a champion compared to everyone else. So.
Yeah, I felt really like disturbingly weak, and I never really like knew exactly why, but yeah, it makes sense.
Because you can also just base and buy fucking malignance right now, even though you don't build it on the blanc, but.
No. I think one of the issues I have with the blanc is that I pretty much always only go full damage and only go to like one shot in the squishies. I don't really play for utility. I guess I should think about that more. Like you said, I'm not like the main carry of this game, right? But in my head, like I'm always the main carry, so like I always go on full damage. Well, kind of like the mindset is like I don't go for plays often, but when I do, I want it to be as much damage as possible, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
like if I'm gonna combo someone, I want them to die. I don't want to just
Hmm.
yeah.
That's fine. And I think on like LeBlanc actually can 100 to 0 people. So it,
With
like you,
2 to 3 items, yeah, one item, not really.
yeah.
But, like
No,
when you
a
get
two
death
item.
cap easily.
If you're building, you know, Luden's Sork Shoes and Shadow Flame or Death Cap or whatever it is. Like when you have this, you'll 100 0 like a AD carry. So you can build items like this, and it's not bad. Like there's some champs which
Yeah.
even if you do this, you won't kill them.
No, I
If you
think
land your
death
full
cap
combo.
second is really good because it gives you better wave clear, and sometimes the shadow flame you don't quite one shot the casters with W. So.
Hmm. Yeah. But yeah, like again, like this sucks for your team, and it's just because you haven't based. Like that's still the only reason why you're in this shit spot.
I don't want to make that. I think I was really fucking nervous. I don't know why. I just get really anxious sometimes when I play these games.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know the management was like watching, and like there was like
Yeah,
4 coaches, like 2 in my team, like 2 watching like both teams. So
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't want that to be like a catch-all excuse, but like yeah, I think I didn't realize how much it affected me, but I think it actually did.
No, I mean, I was when I was playing as well. Like I was really nervous, and it's when I started
Yeah.
for sure because I was playing with like better players than I'd played with before. So like you will make mistakes because of it, but like it will go. Like eventually, like it
No,
might
but
take a
this
while.
mistake is like it's not even just that though. It's like actually just like my habit of not looking at my gold is
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But yeah, stuff because of nerves. It was just go by playing like more comp games. So there's nothing I can really tell you. So like, just don't be nervous. You know, it's like you just don't be nervous by playing more. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly how you should play right now.
I don't know why I don't think I should go Ludens here. But
I think it's also a good time to walk back to lane because you shouldn't really ask your TP. You shouldn't ask for TP. You should just be like, I can TP right now, because you don't want your team like they'll be like, oh, can you TP? But you're the only one that knows if your TP is good or bad. So you should be
yeah,
like, I
that's one
can
thing
TP
I'm
right now.
struggling with in comp right now. It's knowing if I should TP or not. I make a lot of like I made a bunch of like really shit grief TPs
Hmm.
where I didn't have to TP or like I just TP too late and like the play's gone. Like I
Yeah,
don't know.
and I think it's really obvious this TP will never do anything either because you have to TP here into a Cassante Milieu who's just going to run
Yeah.
away. So just say like I can TP if they chase, and that way they're not scared. And you can just walk mid.
Yeah, let's say that okay. So.
But it's nice to hold your TP. I think having TP is really OP.
I'm TPing, we fight this.
Okay, so
Yeah, this is really bad.
I don't know how do they die?
I think
I mean,
Paul
this
just
is.
goes in.
I thought they were out here.
Yeah, I should just not TP and just focus on the mid wave. I should see that Rel is dead, but I wanted to back him up. So.
Because here the play for your team is that you want to take top tower. So it kind of makes sense what Rel's doing, but I think I don't know. I think she's just griefing.
Yeah, the fact that we don't know there's like 4 people there.
Because she's just going into Folk, and like the way you take
Yeah.
this tower is by having Caitlyn auto it. So as long as you got a ward here, like there's no way Caitlyn ever dies. So I think it's just Rel griefing, and there's nothing you can really do about this.
Yeah, but kind of my issue with these games also is like if I see my teammate doing a grief play, I just follow it. Like
Yeah,
I
and
don't.
it's
In
really.
solo queue, I'm very selfish and I play for myself. If
Mhm.
it plays bad, like I won't go. But in comp, it's like the opposite. Like if it plays bad, I'll fucking TP and just waste my time and
Yeah, and
get really
also
tilted about it.
it's really bad. Like if your team says to TP and then you don't TP. So, like I would still TP if they asked me to TP, and then like you just have to say in like review afterwards, like, oh, it's shit. But like here, the only way you can like basically prevent this happening is by thinking about like what's happening topside, and that way you can basically say, well, this player's going on like be explaining what the game plan is for your team right now. Because I'm just gonna quickly listen to what everyone says. Because what I would say if I'm walking back to mid right now is like, can we play for top tower? I can TP if there's a fight.
Mhm.
But this rel's playing for a fight, not for top tower. So, like I'd say, I would TP if they engage on us, not like. So we're not looking for fights, right? So it's like if they engage in Caitlyn, then I'll TP.
Yeah, I don't know why, because he's like a grandmaster like player, and he's like one of the main coaches. Like you'd think he'd have more of a
Mhm.
focus on the objective, but I don't know. Maybe it's just like for funning it. I don't really know.
Yeah, he also might like, he might just sometimes players will like lose track of the game, and
Yeah.
this is like a spot where you should be the one which understands what's going on in the game the most right now, because you have nothing to do. You can think purely about the map, so you should be the one with the most knowledge right
Do you
now.
want TP? Okay.
And he says he wants to jump in.
I'm TPing. We fight this. Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's not much you can do. It's just Rel griefing. Like Rel asked for the fight. So
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's fucking gross.
nice. Yeah, she just lost like throws the whole game.
Yeah, I should just W out and run away. I don't really even think about the Maokai being there as well.
Yeah.
And the Emilio just cancels my W, so I would have killed him, but yeah, I didn't get any damage.
Mhm.
Even killing him, that wouldn't be worth it. So, like, especially when I know I have this wave crashing. I don't know. I'm not thinking about it.
Mhm.
Like in solo queue, I'd have a completely different mindset. I don't know.
Why is Wei Did he never recall? So when I see Wei like this, I want to keep him on the map as long as I can. I think hovering topside is correct again. You can't look for kills, and
Yeah, especially not if I just walk into him and
Yeah.
get EQ'd. I can't look for kills, so he just wants to recall, right?
Mhm.
He's just
I was gonna say you
waste.
can't look for kills until your team is with you. And then this is perfect for Fway because he's recalling anyway, so it makes you have to recall as well, which is really bad. Like it's always the case when you play against champs like this, where they're always just safe unless they do something stupid. Like if Azir uses Z or fucking
Yeah, I don't
Xerath
know,
uses Z,
like a
shit
mental
like
block
this.
process. Like, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I will. I mean, we can then swap, it's fine. I'll take the save and recall and go top.
because here again, like it doesn't look bad for you, and in your thought process, you're like, oh, it's fine, I just recall, but you're giving up another like tempo on a play which you could have been in.
No, I don't like it. It's really uncomfortable for me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see it now. I don't know why I even thought about trying to like get damage on the way. All I have to do is bounce waves and force them to recall and TP, so.
Mhm. This is good now though. Like your team is in such a better spot with the champs you have, so it feels like free win.
Yeah. Maokai is here.
I think I just always want to push my side wave and then play with like Ash ult and
Maokai
Rel
is
flash
here.
and stuff like this.
I wanted to push, but we had no vision, and yeah, Maokai is right next to the K center, and I don't want to get like chain CC'd and
Mhm.
killed, so.
It's good.
Like, yeah,
And
I just want to
again,
be pushing that side wave now.
yeah, when you're times like this as well, like when you're just walking, like here, just leave your camera on the Millia and look at your minimap while you're walking, because that way you can see like stuff in your peripheral vision of what's happening to Millia, and you'll also see if you see Cassandra in your minimap. So it's not
Yeah.
like it's really useless to look at yourself right now.
I thought Cassandra was in the push, to be honest. I don't know why. I thought he was maybe coming from top lane,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I was just looking for that. Yeah, TP and my TP is 1 minute and a half.
I kill this wave as fast as I can. Oh, it's your W
Yeah,
cooldown.
if you
I was
didn't
like, what
have
the hell? Yeah. I was like, why
yeah,
are you
my
not
I put
Wing
points
it?
in E. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it's because I played Yon before this, and Yon you max E seconds. So I don't know.
And you missed the fucking cannon as well. And then you're slow to the play.
Yeah.
There's not much you can say here. Like, I would say to my team, like, while this is happening, you do say TP in 9 seconds, but you should say, like, you can't play mid until I have top push. Just say that as well.
My TP is 1 minute and a half.
Because obviously I want to be, the value
Yeah,
of LeBlanc
I
is
tell
that
them that I don't have TP, but like I don't think they understand exactly what that means. And like,
yeah, just make it so easy for them to play that you just explain what's going on. And like the value of picking LeBlanc and these champs is that you can be in every play. So it's not like it's going to take you a long time to be involved in this play. It's like, just be like, I need to kill
yeah,
top wave.
this
And then we
sounds so
can play.
awkward for me. Like, it always does. So when I use TP and I'm like, I love sidelining, but if you don't have TP, it's so awkward.
I mean, this is perfect for you right now because they can't do anything in mid because you still have tower, so you can just wave clear. You're gonna kill this wave, and then you've got like a minute where you can pressure mid, and you're just gonna poke them because you're playing fucking LeBlanc, Ashe, Caitlyn, and just win the game from it. So. Yeah. I don't know who makes this play happen, but it's really great.
I think Raul just gets caught again.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even fully push top, so this isn't like amazing for me. But
It's just bad spacing. I would never. The more important thing here is that you don't take damage because you're never killing someone. So you always want to.
yeah, I greeted for the Q proc, and
Mhm.
it gets him in range that way.
I think just do like QR, oh sorry, ER, so that you have both chains, and it's not like the most damage, but it's only a tiny bit less damage. And you're like
I
still.
think it's still half HP, so
Yeah, like if you do ER and then QW, he'll be like this health, and you can just walk away afterwards.
yeah. I could have also just W'd faster, but I didn't want to follow me because that's really bad.
That's fine. Kale is chilling, and they have to catch top wave.
And then,
So you get to keep them.
I really don't like being mid here. But
And you can't do anything else. This is what you should do. I think
yeah.
it's just scary if we get him.
That's not really awkward for me though. I hate sharing XP like this.
This isn't awkward for you though, because you're getting like you're doing something here. It's not like you're here and doing nothing. You're hitting this tower, so you're doing something useful. I just don't want to be engaged on. That's what I was gonna say. But I think they must have used all their ults like when they were fighting you earlier, so you should be fine. That's so troll.
I don't know how I live there, but yeah.
What is this? Oh, your clone is popping up as well. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah,
Kale
we
comes
also
to this
played
fight.
pretty well.
I was going to say this is bad. I think if you manage to disengage this play and she's pushing another wave and hitting bot tower, it's crazy good for you. But I don't know. Maybe she feels she needs to be here. But I wouldn't want to
Probably,
extend this
yeah.
play because I think she's so strong on bot lane right now.
I'm like panicking too much to say anything about that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just gets feed away and there's like not anything to do really.
Yeah. Again, I don't think you can do anything about this. I think you do this fine because your player is always here. Is always to disengage here. I think maybe like having your camera so that you're just on the bottom. You're going to see them when they're like walking over here, which will be useful because you can react to
I
whatever you need
didn't
to
know
react
they
to.
were top side, I don't think. Well, actually,
No,
no,
you
because I'm
should do
having bots, so I
because
guess
the
I
only
could
reason you're
probably
hitting
do,
mid is because you see them go and do rift. So
okay, no,
you know
I
they're
do
here.
know, yeah, I do
Yeah.
know. Okay. Yeah, because I'm clicking down like purposely. I
Mhm.
wouldn't have a bot like that. Yeah. I didn't realize how much I play locked cam actually. Normally, because I play like Azir, my camera control's pretty good, but I guess
Mhm. And it's really important
I
on
didn't
these.
realize I'm playing so much locked cam.
And like for LeBlanc is like probably like the most important champ in the whole game to not play lots cam on because you need to be looking everywhere all at once.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is fine. They fought you and they didn't have ults and it was 1-for-1, but I think it should have been better. fine. I think you could. Like, I honestly think you could stay here and hit the tower until they recall. Oh no, they're back already. Okay, so whatever. I was gonna say I thought they were all 1 HP and you could like siege. But it's fine. Does Kale
What do
have
you think about me
TP?
going? Yeah, she does. She should. Oh, it's
Yeah.
up soon, I think.
That's fine then. Think I would blue trinket Tribush. I also think it's better to play with sweeper because having flanks is like so OP on these champs.
That's one thing I'm really bad at when I'm trying to like learn these assassins like LeBlanc, Akali, stuff like that. I'm really bad at getting flanks off.
Flanks
I'm
are
so used to just
so
playing front to
OP.
back that I.
Like, it actually felt so OP when I started playing for flanks. It's like it. I felt like I was playing a different game. Like I felt like my champion got 3 times as strong. It was actually insane how much of a difference it makes.
Yeah, especially if it's like melee or Hoi, where they both have like spells, where like if you run into them, you're just gonna get fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be more creative, I think. That's one thing I'm struggling a lot.
This is good. I don't know how we used to died, but it's not your fault. So. You have 3 dragons now, right? Oh no, they got 1.
Two. Yeah, we gave the second one because we wanted to get the top turret.
Mm-hmm. This is fine. Just tell your team again that they can't fight mid until you push this. I think it's fine to go for 2 waves as well. But I wouldn't. There's no reason to do this. You're getting nothing out of this. As soon as you see Cassante, just go and group with your team.
Yeah,
It's the same bullshit you did against Maokai, where you just take damage for no reason, and you get. I think against this guy, you actually don't even poke him. So you basically just have
I
like
think
a.
I was just like testing the damage and like seeing how much it did, but yeah, it's fucking pointless.
Yeah, you lose a whole tempo where you could have just like walked in the jungle and like checked Gromp and blue buff, and then come back to kill the wave. Where you could have actually done something like useful, but now you do this, and your shit build means you can't kill minions as well.
Yeah, I have to ult it, and then I don't have ult.
Also, use your fucking potions. Like, you can use a potion right now. Because you're just half HP with 2 potions, and now they're not even like.
I used one.
Now you realize you should pop your potions, but it's going to be 20 seconds until you've used your potions.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
I want to check if you tell your team to play safe.
No, I don't. I just say I'm coming. I never say play safe or like how to play the fight. I just say I'm on my way.
Yeah. Just say like right now, because you realize yourself like you need to kill this wave, and then you get to like then it's your turn to play the game. So just tell your team like Cassante has a move, and I can't play the game right now. So just wait 10 seconds, and then I can play. Because yeah, your team is just looking for play while Cassante is grouping.
Yeah, so right here I should be saying like if they're looking for a play and I hear them like talking about that, I should tell them that I can't be there, right?
Yeah, just tell, because it's still up to them, like whether this player is good. Like this player is probably still good because we saw Vayne bot lane, so they don't really have any damage. But I mean Ash got engaged on, so it's bad. But it's like it's up to them to then decide. It's just you give them more information on the decision they're making, so they can make a better decision.
This is not a good film.
Yeah, I mean you see how useless you are with such long cooldowns as well. Because even though you have your full damage thing, like you don't even have ultimate right now.
Yeah.
Because you have to use it to kill a wave to be here.
Yeah, I think you've shown me that I should never go this fucking build again. I think 3 points Q into W max is probably fine, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you need it,
definitely
fill
not
in.
just
This
1
is
point in W at 20 minutes. It's so
yeah.
bad.
This is a bit crazy as well. Do you just not see Malco? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. If you die there, the game's over. So thank God you don't.
She's rooted?
You get one shot. Poggers.
Yeah, I can't help you.
Just keep recalling. But
I didn't want to get sunstriked, but yeah, I didn't see who he was mid.
yeah.
I thought Vayne would give him vision and he'd fucking
Well, you can
drop
react
a
to
bomb in
his
face.
thing,
But...
you know. It's not hard.
Play a flash.
You have W.
Nice. Yeah, that's true.
I think a lot of the time here, like everyone does this, is that like they're just talking about like what's happening on their screen,
Play a flash.
and you're like, "Wait, Flash, that's great, but now speak about what you want to do after this." Just ask your team, like, "Can we do Baron?" They'll say no, and then you'll be like, "Okay, I'm gonna push bots," and
Okay,
then
yeah.
just so that everyone's aware of like what's going on, because right now, like you kill everyone, and then it's just radio silence.
Yeah.
It's 10
I
seconds,
played really bad this game.
and you know, you're like,
Really
how
fucking
useless is this? It's like no one cares.
Okay.
How do we win the game?
Okay, yeah, it's actually like you make a really good point now because I was really struggling with like knowing what I should be saying, but now that you like mention it, there's so much info I could be
Mhm.
giving my team.
I don't
that
think
I
I
didn't
really
realise.
one shot Vayne even if I poke him.
We're playing again on Monday, so I think I'll try and focus on communication.
Mhm. Because I think like you're really lucky, and that like you're a really good player, and that you can lane and like you know how to team fight. So, like for me, I'm the exact opposite, where I can talk about the game, but I can't, like I'm incapable of doing like what you can do with your champion. So, you have like such an easier job to like become a better player than what I have to do, where I have to like learn the game, which is harder. But you've already got everything you need to do, so you just need to do it properly.
I think also a lot of the time I know the correct decision, but I don't exactly know why I'm doing it. Like my macro list game wasn't bad, but it's like I don't think I was really thinking about it as much as you thought I was.
Because it's
Yeah.
probably just you've played like a million games of League, so you know to go and push a side wave. But if you're actively thinking like I want to push the side wave, and then I can group my team, and that's really good
Yeah.
because we can start doing stuff.
But the thing is, I will do it like automatically, but I won't really know. Like I won't register like why I'm doing it. I just know I should be doing it, and I
Mhm.
think that's like a really bad way to.
Mhm.
Like I think I should be more conscious about these things and.
Yeah, because this is nice as well. I think if you're like, as long as you stay in fog here, like it's not even that important to go and kill this wave. Like obviously it's nice because it gives you a longer move, but you could just like walk up here and stay in fog and then try and kill Hui when he walks to you.
Yeah, I think I just look for power.
Wait, no ult?
That's good.
Tell me if you need a TP.
This is shit as well. Your team doesn't want to tell you if you need to TP. Say that you can TP and look at the fight. Like you don't want your team to think about stuff like this.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal, but I think you explained it really
Wait, no
well.
ult, guys. Wait, no ult.
This is nice as well. You get to crash this wave. Like, you've got like the maximum now, so I really do want to see you group unless they let you hit this tower. Like if you fart around here and wait for the next wave, then it's really bad.
And even hitting, I'm playing fucking blanc. I'm not going to do any tower damage. I should probably be looking for like a flank.
I mean, it's fine if they let you hit the tower, then hit the tower. You kill it. Like if you get a third of the tower, it's really good. Yeah, this is nice. This is exactly this is perfect. That's what you should do. But you don't have sweeper, so you can't do it yourself, which sucks. Because you could just be on a water right now.
Yeah.
So that's a bit cancer, but you're doing the right thing.
I think we can dive this, can we?
It's also kind of annoying how every single time you group this game, Ashe hasn't had ult. And I think if you can communicate...
I don't know where she's ulting. I don't really see her like ulting
Yeah.
anyone. I
But,
guess they
like-
just like fought, like they were chasing them, so that maybe she like altered to disengage. But
I mean, in her mind, she's ulting because she's like, you know, like, oh, maybe I'll get something out of this ult. Or like whatever it is. Like, she's just like, I have ult up, so I'll try and get an advantage out of it. But if you're like saying, in 30 seconds, I can move mid, then she's going to be like, okay, in 30 seconds, I'm going to have an opportunity to get a really good ult. Because right now, if she has ult,
Yeah.
then you probably just get Vayne Cleanse. Or like, you'll get something out of being mid here. Or you'll just kill her if she has nothing. So, because she has ult, you can't do anything.
Oh.
I think this should be good for you, because your champs are so much stronger.
Cassandra trained? He's trained? Oh.
Where's Kale?
Cassandra trained? He's trained?
she's on the top side of the fight.
Yeah. Don't know what she's in.
Yeah, she walked all the way around the chicken coop.
He's trained?
She's not hitting anyone.
It's a hard fight. I think if you see Mako W, then you can
Cassandra
like
trained?
bomb
He's
everyone,
trained?
but he never Ws, so
Oh.
it sucks. Because imagine here, you fucking WR.
Well, even then, on my W doesn't do damage. I'm playing for single target one shot, not
Oh yeah, true.
AoE damage.
I got seen.
I think you shouldn't lose this fight. It's kind of crazy that
Oh.
you do, and I don't think it's like your fault either.
I think
'cause
it's a really bad angle for me in general, but
Mhm.
Oh.
like the issue is we're so split. Like Kate's on her own, yeah, then she gets
Well, she gets fucking
like
Cassandra
Kale's not
ulted.
really hitting anyone, but
That's such a crazy engage by them actually. Yeah, I don't think this is your fault. I think this is your team's fault.
Cassandra
Because you're
trained?
doing the right
He's
thing
trained?
looking for a fight like this.
okay.
This is nice.
Yeah. I'll try to chain whoever attacks.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I kind of agree
Yeah.
with Wiz.
I'm gonna look for an angle behind. So
Yeah, I don't know. These are like the idea is really great, but not having sweep is so troll.
I think also like when you say I'm looking for an angle here, like just go and push bot with. There's nothing to look for. Like the best thing you're gonna get here is you one shot someone, and then you do nothing. So just go and kill bot wave, and then at least you can do something afterwards.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm looking. Oh, hit Melia.
You chain her, right?
Yeah, Callum.
Yes.
Yes.
You see how easy it was when you had Ash ult and you were in the same play? It's so OP. Because you can just follow up from down here.
I have to run. Be careful, guys.
I don't know. Fuck.
You should be calling for... Yeah, okay, your team's going dash. I was going to say, I thought they weren't doing dash, but this is fine. It's really good if they waste time on you. You don't do dash yet?
Need it?
No, I don't believe so.
I've got TP if we need it.
I'm gonna work on that. I'm not gonna make that call again.
Hmm. I think you can probably nash there. You don't have Kale ult, which is a bit bad, but...
Oh, wait, do you know what I was doing?
Hmm?
I was eating.
I have no way.
I was eating pie right now.
What, in this game?
Yeah, like right now. Like I'm just eating.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's fine. Like, I'm doing the... Your screen doesn't even matter. There's nothing to look at. Like, there's not even one champ, so I'm always looking at the minimap anyway.
Like we played these games at 2 p.m. and I hadn't ate lunch, so I was eating lunch right now.
It's obviously troll. Don't do that. Should be like full focus when you're playing games. Is this
Yeah,
good
no,
though?
it's like an ADHD thing. I don't know.
This is where having the fucking key max is really nice, but I don't know why you have Emax.
Yeah, I don't either. I think 3 points Q, then max W, then max Q, and then go E. I think
Mhm.
that would be best. But
Yeah. Good area.
yeah, the E, because the E does really like great damage, but it's not worth. Like you never really get like the full charge E off. So
Mhm.
I think over W has like way less
No,
priority.
it's not like anything. It's I literally just fucked up. Like
This is
I just
useless.
played bad, so I can't blame anyone.
This is also, yeah, like this whole thing of walking down
No,
into
it's not-
Maokai,
it's
it just delays how quickly you kill this
I was
wave.
talking about
Yeah,
blaming Gary Snail, so I was kind of distracted.
fucking like
Like
third
this is me
time.
autopiloting just into the jungle.
Yeah,
So.
I mean it's third time this game where you're trying to like justify why you're playing badly instead of just playing well, and like no one cares.
No, I didn't want no, because they were trying to blame the fucking jungle for me playing bad.
Like
But
anything. It's I literally just fucked
Yeah,
up. Like I just played bad, so I can't.
even
blame
though it's kind of obvious, the Rel has now done like two plays which were like throwing the lead. So
It's not like LeBlanc. It's not like Gary's fault. It's I just didn't play well.
Gary.
yeah, his name's Gary.
We can take this wave and I mean, by the way,
I have no vision, but Ash is really OP, so it's nice.
The issue is when I moved for that red buff like early, I never recovered from it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about this.
No one cares.
Yeah. And I wasted my chain on the waves, so this 1v1's so awkward.
What did you?
For that red buff.
I chained a minion. so I can clear it.
Did Ash not say she was
Moved for
ulting?
that red buff like early, I never recovered.
Yeah, she said she's looking
Yeah,
for
she
an
did,
ult, but I
and you're
didn't. I
still
didn't register it in my
Fucking
brain.
chatting, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's play the fucking game.
can we start Nash?
I think he's dead.
Yeah.
It's-
Okay, nice.
Nice. 10-second cooldown
No
on W.
flash.
Crazy.
Okay.
Never have to flash with normal spells.
Very good arrow, by the way. Holy shit. That was huge.
They can't miss it by the way they want to
I'm behind them.
Here.
This is good. I think it's exactly how you should play. It's just a
I'm
poke.
gonna look for Melio here.
Just fight them, by the way.
Can we go on Melio? Go on Melio. He's dead.
Go Vayne after.
Oh, he's not dead. Shit.
Wait, I didn't.
He's dead.
Yeah, I'm not watching the fight as
Can we
well.
go on
I don't
Melio?
know what
Go
the
on
fuck's
Melio.
going on. I don't know if I can be chasing Melio. I don't know.
I would probably just like stand here and try and throw my E from fog, because I think that's the best thing you should do, and then you can follow up.
I
with
didn't
your-
want to flip missing because I thought he had a lot more move speed. But
Yeah, but when
I should've
when
just-
else are you gonna like? There's no better time to throw an E, right?
Well, he doesn't know I'm there. Yeah. So
So I think like the biggest advantage you have is to throw an E right now,
yeah.
especially because he doesn't know you're here. He's just gonna run in a straight line.
I could also just Q R and not W
Yeah.
because he can block my W damage. Can't block my
dead.
Q
Go Vayne
damage.
after.
Oh, he's not dead. Shit.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
he
I
just
got Melio.
panicked.
hmm
Just
Got
minutes.
Maybe you could close. Okay, nice.
Okay, good job.
How does this go
Is that
badly?
Fight them, by the way.
I don't understand.
Can we go on Melio? Go on Melio. He's dead.
Go Vayne after.
Oh, he's not dead. Shit.
Wait, I didn't E. I trolled it. My bad. Fuck my keybind.
Okay, I got Melio.
I don't know. Your team is like so cancer splits. So. I think you're doing the right thing. So it's still not like your team's like.
Even then,
your
I think I
team's
should be
ghosting.
watching the fight and like
really don't
having
think
more
it's
awareness of what's going on. But I got tilted, but I like misplayed on the Melio.
Not really, because I think the only thing I would say is right now, it sucks that you can't see this fight. Like I want to be seeing what's happening over here, so I know if it's good to go Emilio or if I know it's good to go here, because you never actually look at what happens here. You like tunnel
I think
on
my
Emilio and
priority
help.
even then, like, if I had to choose between Vayne or Melio, I think I'd just go on Melio to be honest. But
Yeah, but I also want to know like what's happening to my team, because maybe me going here is going to save my team, which might be more valuable. It's hard to tell though, because I can't see. So
yeah, you're right.
yeah, I think you're playing how you should be playing as LeBlanc, so I think it's your team fucking up their
Can we go on
position,
Melio? Go
which
on
is the
Melio.
worst thing. And it's not like you can position better before this happens,
way.
because you're playing how you want to play as LeBlanc, which is on a flank. So
I'm
you've got
behind
like
you,
perfect
yeah.
position, which is good.
I'm with you.
Excuse me. This is fine. Oh, what?
Lying.
Oh, you on the turn. Suppose this cancer.
Just finish it and leave. Finish it.
Okay, nice.
Do you even see them recall
Lying.
moves? No. You need to be a bit
I
careful.
just assumed it did. But
Yeah, I think you need to be a bit careful. They can collapse. The Ashy
Just
is good
finish it
too,
and leave.
because at least 2 way. Like Sante could be behind.
Very nice.
Yeah, I leave the cannon literally. I
But-
guess I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sure.
I think if they
The
go
only
Drake,
the
just
only
leave
reason I
them.
ever
Leave
leave a
them.
cannon like that is if I think someone's coming. So
Yeah.
I think
So
if
what I really like to
they don't
do,
go top maybe.
when it's really obvious, like what the objective's gonna be, like it is in this case, like we're either gonna fight here at Dragon, or they're gonna go Baron, and we'll just chase them here. Like this is where flanking is like the most OP, and you can like set it up for yourself. So I base and I buy 2 pinks and I get sweeper, and I push out my side wave, and then I'll just walk like wherever they aren't. So if they show mid wave, I'll just walk into Tribush, and then I'll sweep it, and then like as the fight starts, I just walk here and I slowly push up my like area of control with like my sweeper and pink wards, and then you just perma have like fog behind them while they have to commit from this, and they're like, you know, if you control this much vision, how do the enemy like play the game, you know? So this is like the perfect opportunity to begin your flank. Like I hope you flank this fight and you don't just push this and then walk with your team into river. This is where flanking's really good.
that's fine. That's good.
No need to.
This is good.
By the way, we're pushing up.
This is really, really nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I
No
got his
Banshee
Banshee.
on, no haste.
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what I
that's
want.
really, really good. I was gonna say you should E him, but you Ludens
No
gets him anyway,
Banshee
so
on,
it's
no
fine.
way,
Okay.
Well, the Maokai is in front. I can.
I wouldn't recall here. This is troll as fuck. Why are you recalling?
I was gonna TP. I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
It's I
So,
don't.
I wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't really like thinking about it at this point.
Yeah, I mean you just give up all your bot push when you do this, so it's really bad. You don't get in. Like sure, if you're gonna base TP with item, then
I
generally
didn't even buy anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I
You don't
thought
even
like
buy
at least
pink
I'd buy like
wards,
the
like,
blasting one or
it
something.
makes a little bit of sense if you're buying pink wards, because then you can do the same play I was talking about earlier, where you like get a flank and do this, but you don't even do that. So it's really weird.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is nice. Like positioning away from your team. This is how you should play.
They're face checking right
This is good. It's a bit risky, and you see how cancer it is because you have no vision. Like if you had a pink ward here, they can't clear it because then your team's going to collapse on them after they take Nash. So it's just really nice. But yeah, perfect. You get Soul and Nash.
So do you think this is like fine? Because I felt really like I was really lost at this point. Like
Yeah, I mean you look totally lost, but it's fine because sure you can base with your team, but you're buying like fucking I don't know what you're going for, Shadow Flame. So you buy like a needlessly large rod, and sure it's like it's decent, but I don't know.
yeah.
It's not like it doesn't change that much about the game, so it's fine to be on the map. It's not like it's losing you the game or anything. But what I would do is if I am gonna stay on the map, is like I want to actually get something useful out of doing it.
Like what?
And because you're not playing like a control mage, you can't just clear this wave. So I would just start walking bots so that I can get my bot push faster.
Yeah, I think when I get lost, I kind of like default into just like the control mage mindset. Like that's my go-to. Like
Mm-hmm.
push waves, like push sides in. I kind of that's my like just my default like mode, if you will.
Yeah, because this is fine if you're playing like Vixer or something, because you just leave E here and wait for the waves to come
Yeah.
to you. But you can't even touch this wave, so
That's literally like why I'm walking up right now to like just try and get the wave.
yeah.
My
then you
champ just can't do that.
proc Legions on the wave with your Q, do 600 damage. It's nice. It's really useful. Because you could already have bot push right now, or like not have bot push. You could be here, and that's way again you got better position because you have a flank if you do fight here, or you're halfway to bot to get push. So
Yeah.
you're right that you are completely lost when you're mid like this. And like I also think it's worth not buying the needlessly large rod to be here right now. Like that's a really good thing. And here, like I would prefer Kale to be grouped, because like she's already done everything she needs to do as KL. Like she's at her OP points, so she wants to be with her team. So you should be the one that has to like clean up a side lane. And
So
it's
I
also
should tell
nicer.
Kale that she should group. And I
Yeah,
should-
and it's also nicer for you to be on a flank. Or you can decide
Yeah.
like if you're saying as a team that you want a 1-3-1, then just go top lane and do a 1-3-1. Because like grouping now for picks, it just doesn't really work. Like you can Ashe ult someone and you can melee ults and then nothing happens. So
Mhm. And I'm not going to be able to jump in from the side. I'm just going to get fucked. So.
mhm.
Okay, no Malco.
So yeah, they whiff their engage. So this is really what the fuck. Okay. Crazy Ashe hour right there.
Okay, no Malco. No whale.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah,
Oh, it's fine.
they whiff their engage, which is nice. Again, if this was like Kale here though, like imagine they engage into Kale. Not only is it harder, but then you're the one TPing behind her. So again, you have a flank, which is what you want. This is nice. Apart from Malco, you can't do it onto Malco. You should just chain right now instead of W.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait, can you
alive.
go back a bit? My stream bugged. Sorry. Like 5 seconds. Yeah, it's fine.
Because I really like your position, but and again, like it's impossible for anyone to dodge anything because you're in fog of war. So you can just chain here, and like it'll probably hit Malco, but whatever. You're still doing your job.
I don't really have an angle for chain.
Like you might have hit it, you might not.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Yeah, that was a really bad like angle to take. I think.
Yeah. Also, I think
But they were covering pretty well. Like
Yeah.
they reacted quite fast. So.
it's kind of bad, like when you click up here as well, because if you insta we're here, and then she gets rooted, then you could just W here, and then you can chain, and she'll probably die.
Yeah, you're right. I think I kind of egoed the Maokai a bit, but I shouldn't be doing that.
Mm.
I think I have an issue of like not respecting enemies.
We go in here.
This is good though. This is what I wanted to happen earlier, but because Kale's grouped,
Oh, shit,
and you get the
wait,
nice
me?
TP.
I didn't realize.
I could have killed Ash. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
it's fine.
Video flash?
You're doing the right thing. Like now you actually did get an advantage, and you can siege while you're grouped.
I got ult in 10. I can knock the phone.
But I want to go and push sideways
I can chain
here, I
Malco.
think.
I got him. We can't. Yeah, we can't kill him.
It's fine, as long as you get the sideways.
Yeah, Kale gets it.
Holy
Where's
shit.
Udi though? Damn.
I should have went back to my R instead, and I could have held the chain longer. Maybe he dies actually. Maybe
Mhm.
not, but
It doesn't really matter. It's just
Yeah.
mechanics. Right?
5 seconds. My ult. Folks.
This is cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna get.
Check my camera top.
It's my ult. Folks.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
happening to Kale.
I'm gonna-
It's really important what's happening to
get
Kale right now.
that way.
Like you W over this wall while Kale is fucking in the middle of 4 people ulting. It's a bit crazy. And then you go quiet because you're like, oh shit, I was supposed to be
yeah,
here."
I'm like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
But I've already committed to getting the bot wave, so.
Mm-hmm.
And my team's just half HP, like all really low, can't do anything else. So, yeah.
Because again, it's like it's correct to go bots to like set up your push, but you can only do it if your team's not griefing.
That's what I mean. I think I'm doing the correct play, but I'm not doing it on purpose. Like
Yeah.
I just know how to do it, but I'm not like telling my team. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Because even to me, like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know why I'm doing it, so I can't communicate that to my team.
Mm-hmm. Like just tell your team, like as soon as you kill this inhib, like even while you're killing this inhib, like right now, you can be like, guys, I want to kill this inhib, and then go and take like side waves, because you're obviously not going to take Nexus towers right now. So be like, okay, I want to take this inhib, and then take the other inhibs. And Kale will be like, okay, I need you to group with me so I can hit top inhib. Or she'll be like, okay, I'm fine, go and take bot wave.
Mhm.
But no one knows what's going on here, because you're fucking running bot lane, and then everyone else is staying mid.
5 seconds. My ult. Folks.
And
Yeah.
saying shit like this is like, who cares what your cooldown is? It's just cluttering the comms.
I'm gonna get the whip that way. I'm not there, guys. I don't.
You're right. I didn't realize how much I need to work on communication actually, but
Can you leave?
this is the 6th game I've played with Nord, and I've only played
Third
like
with you guys.
10, 15 scrims, so
Hmm.
Yeah, I can
communication's like
You can
one,
practice.
one thing I have to really work on.
You can practice communication as well without even like playing with a team, just by talking to yourself, and it'll make you play better in the process as well. So
get her.
Well, I think the issue with my communication's not like I can't do it. It's like I just don't know what I would say. But I think you've given like a really good point, like some really good points on things that I should
hmm
be really. Because I don't know, I didn't think I had anything to say really, but
hmm like I
yeah, I was
had
just about
this.
pink wards. I don't know why not. I had like 2 pink wards and like Alexa would be good or
Yeah,
something. I
they're
don't know.
so pink wards are so OP when you're like on control mages. Sure, they suck, but when you're playing these champs, which needs to flank, yeah, it's so OP. It's so OP.
No, I have the same issue with Akali as well. I feel like this is why I kind of struggle to push my lead because I don't buy Oracle or pinks enough.
Mm.
I'm so used to playing like Farsight and
Void grub in the way. I can't cover. I can go. I can go.
Okay, few at a time. Never mind.
Yeah, let's keep going. 2 seconds. 1.
This is nice. I don't know. Can you not
yeah,
just chain him?
just kills himself.
Can you not chain him? Is that
From there, no.
really? Okay. Even with Ashley?
Seconds. 1.
Pause it when I like land.
Surely you can chain from here.
I don't think I have to keep running for like another half a second probably.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he ults me and my E hits him anyway, so he just dies. Like,
Yeah.
Very nice.
it worked out, but yeah, I think you're right. I should have been a bit further back. I didn't think you'd fucking ult me to be honest. Like, I thought you'd just like Q me and I'd hit my chain and he'd just die, but
I think this is a bit
Yeah, no,
this is a bit stupid going into a folk like this. But you live. I guess it's fine because it would only be like Maokai fucking.
yeah, I saw Vayne
Millia,
in the box,
so-
right?
It's like, can't really die, but it's fine.
yeah, I'm gonna push bar.
I think
Yeah,
the
again, I'm saying I'm gonna push bot, but I'm not saying why or like
Yeah.
what we should be doing.
you also do it super late, and okay, yeah, kill TP. So I was like, always kill recalling, but yeah, just you can be saying this like even as you're chasing Cassante, like here. You can realize, okay, we're gonna chase Cassante to delay his back so that I can have tempo in bot lane to take this inhib. And if you're talking about that as you do it, because like there's nothing important to talk about in this fight. Like everyone knows you're gonna W forward and try and chain this guy. If you're talking about that as you fight, I think you won't have this situation again where everyone's like in random spots where you're like, you've missed this wave because you're kind of slow to it, and then they're kind of wanting to pressure mid, but they're not ready for you to push in bot yet.
Oh.
And then I don't know what happens here. Yeah, so you didn't fully kill the wave, so the wave's slower than it should
Yeah,
be.
I couldn't catch it.
Take
Yeah.
the spot.
Yeah.
And I think there's also a second wave like further up. I'm not really sure about that.
Mhm.
Oh shit. I'm really low. I don't know if I can do use.
Waves, so cancer. You should be trying to W it.
I'm really low. I don't know if I can do use.
I think I was too tunnel visioned on looking at what spells they were using. I wasn't looking at my champion.
This I really like to when I'm in this spots, and we've got inhibs and we're trying to end the game and there's like objectives up. I really like to stay in the base because it's impossible for them to kill me, and I can threaten
Yeah,
taking the
this
base.
always feels really
So-
awkward to me. Like I get really tilted when we take inhibs and we can't end within like the minute. Like it,
But I mean,
and I kind of just don't know what to do.
on these champs, like I actually think it's so OP having inhibs because in this situation they actually are checkmated. Like, they either give you Elder Dragon and you and defend you like pushing in their base, or
Mhm.
they fight you at Elder Dragon and you take 2 Nexus towers and probably end the game. So
Yeah, I'm playing LeBlanc too. I can do that. Like I can walk up the ground.
Yeah. So I think it's really useless like standing here and grouping for poke. Like you should just be top lane right now.
Yeah, but that's just me playing control mage as well. Like me being like one of the main damage sources and having to like zone people and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm too used to having to go to the objective.
Do bound, do bound.
I think I kind of struggle to separate the playstyle of assassins and mages, but
Mm-hmm.
Rock is empty, I think.
And I think this is kind of unique because it's not really how assassins play as well. Like I've been playing Fizz a little bit, and
yeah, no,
Fizz-
LeBlanc's like a mix between a mage and assassin. Like you can't really play her like an assassin,
yeah,
but you also can't play like a mage. So it's really
yeah. But I really enjoy this type of character, especially in comp. It's like exactly how I like to play mid lane. So.
yeah. That's why I'm playing her. I think she's I think she has a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, my ults.
I don't think I'm quite good enough at her yet to like autopilot it, which maybe is like hindering me. But
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. Like when you get to a combo stand, because that's what you have to think about, right? Is like what order you doing your spells.
yeah, like the melee earlier, and I didn't. I like
Yeah.
rushed my combo and then fucked up. Yeah.
I think again, you just learn that by playing solo queue. So if you like realize that LeBlanc is a style of champ you really like to play, then just play some more LeBlanc, play some Ari, stuff like this.
Hi, good job.
But yeah, I don't think I'll
No.
like watch another game because I've told you so much like stuff.
No,
you
I
can do
think I've
differently.
actually learned a lot. I didn't like this is what I didn't realize. I think I didn't realize how much communication was like an issue. I thought my like mid game macro and stuff is a lot worse than it actually is, but I think it's actually not that bad.
Yeah, because it's like
Um,
it's kind of what I thought, where it's a lot of you know what's going on, but you're not doing it in the right times, or you're not communicating, and that's where you're like making it harder for your team to play around what you're doing, which is correct.
Yeah, well, I think it's good for me to actually like realize what I need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then also like there were times where you are just making mistakes, like when you're
Yeah.
laning, like how much you were tunneled on trying to trade with Wei was just really
yeah,
bad.
that's the thing I'm struggling with in these like competitive games. It's like my ego to get like a solo kill or do like a big play.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of holding me back a bit. Like in the Yon game especially, I made like so many bad decisions trying to like get a solo kill or like get a good engage off.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the Yon game I feel like I did better, and I was kind of just like I was ahead and I was just throwing it because I was like egoing.
Mhm.
But the LeBlanc game I felt like I was really lost and wasn't really sure what I was doing right or wrong. So
Yeah.
I have another more games to play on Monday.
Mhm.
If you want, I'll tell you how that goes. I'll
Yeah.
try and use everything that you've told me.
I'm interested though, like if Nord works out, like are you on the team yet? Did they give you a spot, or are you still trying it?
So they've said that they're probably gonna go with me, but they want to try out me versus like some new mids that they've got.
Mhm.
Like they chose me out of the current selection, and they just want to play a few more and see how I like work with the team and stuff. Because we're still switching around the like top jungles, like bot lane. So
Mhm. Yeah.
like the manager said he's really happy with how he played.
Mhm.
And yeah, they just need to sort the rest of the team out. It's
Well-
not like a guarantee I'll be playing, but they've pretty much said like we're probably gonna go with you. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it sounds like a really good opportunity, especially if they're like if you're getting this opportunity to scrim against Div 1 teams, like you'll
Yeah,
improve
the main team
really
was
quickly.
first place NLC.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be I think the mid laner said he'd like do 1v1s with me and stuff, and we're gonna do like warm up games first and as well. So
Yeah, I think it's really great. So make the most of it and
yeah.
don't say anything like stupid, which will get you in trouble as well.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I know I haven't like been doing good in solo queue, but I've like playing these comp games kind of killed my motivation to climb rank. I don't know. Like now I just like limit test and like int and don't really care about winning solo queue.
Mhm.
But yeah. Thanks for the the session. I'll watch it again and make notes and stuff. But
Yeah, do. I think if you go over the communication bits, but I'd
Okay.
said it like 5 times, so it should be.
yeah, no, I don't.
Alright.
No, I think it's actually like you've given me like a lot to work on with that, so
That's cool.
I'm happy with that.
All right, so I'll stop recording it. Yeah. Do you have any other questions?
Okay.
You-
Do you want to do any kind of like follow up in like a few weeks or anything like that?
Well, because the coaching I'm doing at the moment is for my for university, so
Mhm.
it's as the project I'm just coaching one player, and then in 3 weeks, I'm coaching 15 different people, but like I'm only doing one session with each person. So in 3 weeks, I'll send you like a survey
Okay.
about the coaching. If you can fill that out, then that's useful. But
Yeah.
if you want to do
So-
like more coaching, I can do that as well. But it won't be like
if you're
the
fine
same.
with it, yeah. I mean, they do have like in-house, like they have a coaching staff. It's like an actual organization, so they have like personal like a not personal trainer, like a sports coach who does like dieting and like performance coach they called it.
Yeah.
And they have like actual coaches as well. So
Yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, no, definitely. I'm happy to help with that. Like, I want to help with that as well. Because I was speaking to Ruddy as well. Because they need a coach. And I was like, I'm not ready yet because I haven't coached anyone. But it's something I'm interested in doing. So if I can,
yeah.
help you, and then if it works out, and then you can.
Well, I think actually like the fact that we went into the session with like a different idea, but you actually showed me like a lot of like a bigger issue, I guess, if you will.
Mhm.
I think that was really good.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of tunnel visioned on like how can I like solo come later, or like how can I get like a bigger like CS lead or whatever. But
And that's what I
I
kind
think-
of like at the start when I was like Jovi versus Doinby. It's where
Yeah.
Jovi was always this player, just playing for his lane, and that's what everyone knew him for. And then Doinby was doing weird stuff, but you can see how much Doinby is like a good player for that because he understands what's actually winning games.
Yeah, I think if I want to play in the team, I should definitely focus on what you've been telling me, not caring as much about like egoing and obviously it's literally just like showing off really. Like that's the only point of getting like a solo kill really. It's like it's not really worth it. If I can be impacting the map or getting like a lead mid, it's always better to go on the map. And yeah, I think I should just stop doing that. I'll try and focus more on the next games that we play. Playing as a team.
Cool. Alright then. I'll stop
Thank
recording
you.
it here. And I don't know when I'll upload it. It's probably in the next few days, but I'll send it to you.
Yeah, just send it to me.